Tasty.
That one's a little worn through.
A little bit.
Well,
we get our money's worth on those.
yeah.
Wait,
Down to one more.
yeah?
Alright, I'm gonna have to make an Amazon wish list.
Alright. Hey, IRC, we could use a case of pads for the Clarke. What model Clarke is it? This is a Focus 2 Boost 20. We need some pads for it.
That's changed.
Okay. You want to get a little lesson here? Batman, where do you put the soap in this?
It's in there already.
You lift up the
It's mixed already?
It's a big jug that just chills right in there.
Right there, and we got soap?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're cool.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Here, you can camera. Alright. Now, see this?
They're making a mess.
See this?
I know.
She hasn't swept yet. She just
Can't
moved
be.
all that shit.
But here, I'll give you a little.
I'd say you want to wait.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just gonna give her a little lesson. Alright, come here. First thing you do is put this down. That's the first thing you do, and the last thing you do is down and up. Okay, because once you turn the thing off, any water still in the hose is going to run back out and leave you puddle on the floor. That's one of those things. Alright, so we're going to put this right on the floor. So you let that up like that. Turn your power on. Turn your water up, full blast. Can't have too much water. It's just not in this place. So we turn on our vibrating.
You need a little more soap, you know.
Put the soap up to yellow.
You don't want that.
God damn it, I like soap.
Blue is usually what I put it at.
Alright, I'm putting it there.
Alright.
Okay. Now this is your speed control. Alright.
Okay.
And Batman needs to tighten that because it's really loose. But I'm gonna put it about there. And let's see where you're at. Now, once you squeeze this, that'll start to vibrate.
Okay.
Now the line you work off of is this side, almost always. The pad, if you look at the unit from the front, you'll see this is actually off to one side. That's because Americans drive on the right. Alright? So you squeeze it. We're going to take speed all the way down. Is that on the ground?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a thick pad. That's weird. So you bring this up a little. Just leave it there. And you want to, what you're doing at this point is just flooding the pad. Now you see water start to come out?
Yeah.
So that's where you want to be, is you want to start getting some water out. Now you ever use a riding lawnmower?
Nope.
Alright, because there's a lot of lessons in the fly there. You want to go about this fast. That smell you're getting right now, that's funk nasty. Bleach the shit out of that when you're done.
I can do that.
You want to go about this fast. Okay. It'll go a hell of a lot faster. It'll go where you have to run to keep up with it. But, yeah, it won't clean.
Look at that.
But this is our Zamboni. And you don't have to push, you just hold on. Okay, you can...
Okay.
There's also a reverse for it.
Yeah, the reverse is the button up here.
You have to be holding yellow and the white at the same time.
Okay.
Now move that blue trash can over to the side.
You don't want to pick that up.
Now if you're just walking, this seems really, really slow, but if you look down at the wheel, you'll see you're actually moving along at a pretty good clip.
Oh yeah.
Now when you turn, you've got to take into account that this is going to swivel, so you might lose a little bit, and you just make that up on the next pass. It pivots in the middle, not at the front. So you got to be really careful not to run into shit. You want to watch that front corner. That's pretty much everything. You watch the front corner and this. This will like the hook on things sometimes. See the definite difference it makes.
Yeah.
Spots like that you just park on for a second and like vibrate them out.
Okay.
This area needs to be swept a little more.
Huh?
It needs to be swept more.
Yeah, it does.
Because he has a vacuum, but the vacuum's more for water.
Yeah, by the way, if you have a big pool of water spilled on the floor you have to clean up, this works great for that. That's why I usually keep this parked in high voltage. But you'll find your groove with it. Just takes a little practice. Alright, so you've got this. When you're done, turn that off and never park it with the pad on the floor. Always keep the pad near.
When you're done,
Okay.
you put the pad up first, and then you keep traveling forward to vacuum.
Yeah, because you vacuum up, but you'll figure out the finer points, but you've got the basics of it. And never leave water in it. Last thing, always clean it out. Really, never leave water in it overnight because you come back next day, it's got that funk back. So we're going to get some bleach. We're really going to clean it out because this is an ungodly expensive machine, and we take very, very, very good care of it. That's the thing. Yes, we like Clarke. Clarke is our friend because without Clarke, life sucks. So, all right.
Awesome.
Why are there like 8 people following me? Oh, okay. You go rock out on there.
You'll be in the lobby?
No, I'm heading down. I gotta go to Chem real quick.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you in a minute, though. So James is here.
Hi.
James! Who's all about pugs.
I am. I do love little guys. Talk a lot.
James doesn't know about the goodies I got because James doesn't watch the blog because James is a sissy man. So,
Holy shit. Where did all the glassware and everything come from?
it was donated.
Yeah,
I went and got it for you.
What do I need a third room?
Fuck you! You already took over half the basement. You can't have a third room.
Oh, this is excellent, man. This is great. They just dumped a bunch of stuff on us?
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. I did.
I did a lot of begging,
Well, I'm glad that we got begging done.
and I had to go out to Nunica to get it. But
Unica.
you've been doing really incredible things with the Chem Lab, and I wanted to do what I could to support it. So take a look through it, and let's get your initial reaction at stuff.
Usable, pretty much all usable. It looks like there was one broken flask neck over here, which is totally probably fixable because we have bunch of them.
Yeah, that one's got a broken neck on it.
That's okay, we can fix that. Oh, I thought you were hunted for a second. I was like, what? Hey, we got presents. This is awesome. Well, whoever sent this to us, thank you.
His name is Scott.
Scott, thank you very much for your very, very kind donation of a lot of really awesome glassware. And hopefully we can get going and start making use of this stuff soon. I don't want to, leave it sitting on a shelf. We want to make sure we're using this stuff. So, thank you.
Well, see, here's how I see it. Okay, you have done incredible things with making this room beautiful. You put a lot of work into it, a lot of time. You have some horrible slack bastard friends that aren't here enough to help you, as they should be, and I understand that. I've had similar experiences in that area. And but by you getting the room ready to do real science in, I got you all the glassware, so the next step is you have to get a meth lab going, and then we got fundraising.
That's
because
that would be a lot of
you got to understand, I'm an 80s kid, so I grew up in the cocaine era. And then heroin really took hold with the Pulp Fiction years.
Sure.
And now it's meth. And the cool thing is meth is easy. Okay, really, out of all of them, meth is easy. And we can do that. So it's time, really, you want to do this, you want to do it quick, you want to get a good, solid meth production system going because that's the easy one and we don't know what's coming next.
That's true.
The next thing might, like ketamine might take off and the whole world just chills the fuck out for a few years. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that's already done. Veterinary science is taking care of that.
Okay, but see if there's a black market for it, we need to be able to do production on it. So right now, meth is a nice, easy, simple one.
Like acid.
So now I know you're not really good at chemistry. And I don't know shit about chemistry, but what I've done is I've arranged a team. I've gotten the entire RC together, and they've watched every episode of the first couple of seasons of Breaking Bad, and they've taken notes.
Perfect.
So we totally know how to do it.
Okay.
They've taken all the notes, so we're on this.
Is that our first like?
That's our entire
lab
fundraising
workshop?
plan. Yeah, it's
Workshop class,
It's
kids.
meth for kids. It's great.
Tiny hands. Tiny hands. Tiny hands.
We are such horrible people. Oh, you have to answer a couple questions for me, because this has been bugging me. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Now let me see if I got any of these right. All right.
Oh, don't test me on
That's an Erlenmeyer flask, right? Now, what's the proper way to say that?
Erlenmeyer flask.
Erlenmeyer.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a boiling flask?
Or round bottom flask.
Round bottom flask. Okay. That's a volumetric flask?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is noted by the volume on it. It's also.
They all have fucking volume noted on them. What?
But this is a Class A volumetric flask.
So that's for reals 2 liters for that particular one. At the little mark on the thing.
Yes.
Okay.
At 20 degrees.
Now, say this word.
Graduated cylinder.
Is it graduated or gradiated?
Graduated.
Graduated cylinder. Okay. And when they're like this for serious graduated cylinder, this has like a fucking PhD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is that?
That's a condenser.
I know it's a condenser, but what kind? Like there's a Liebig condenser, and there's like 50 different names. Do you know this one off the top of your
Off
head?
the top of my head, I don't.
Okay. And what do they call these? Where it's the big ball with lots of. Is that like a reaction flask or something like that? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to learn this stuff. And I don't know shit about shit. It's chemistry, dude.
Well, that's why you've got books for it.
I've got books about it.
In irony of our previous conversation, we do have forensic chemistry
That's really cool.
available for all.
And you
our
have a
users.
fume hood?
We do have a fume hood, which remarkably was actually here when I got here.
Yeah, but we've never had it like set up. We got to get a plate.
We do
for
have to
it.
get a plate. We were working on that.
Yeah. So where are you at with the you had
Workstations?
furniture stuff coming
Right. We do tomorrow.
Okay.
We're picking it up.
tomorrow?
Yep.
With what vehicle?
The van at 3, as far as I've talked to Moose.
Okay. Tomorrow.
At 3.
Okay. We'll make it happen. Tomorrow, I have to pick up the giant Variac stack. I have to pick up the bandsaw, which is coming out of Ada. And you have a chemistry lab thing shit to pick up. So it's going to be a busy day for the van tomorrow.
But we don't have to leave until 3, but we have to leave at 3 in order to make it there in time.
Alright, we'll make it happen. So you have a ton of toys. And Mr. Kidwell is particularly interested in this. Now, I could have it wrong, but I think this is a reaction flask with a separate jacket for cooling water,
That's what
right?
it looks like to me.
Okay, well, cool. We're gonna want some love with that.
It might be actually easier, depending on what you're doing, to use an airflow than water.
No,
because
it's gotta
water
be.
leaves these
It's gotta be
kinda-
water. It's gotta be water. Really, really, really cold water. Nitroglycerin. It's totally safe. You just follow the instructions.
The
Try not to
instructions.
die.
Yeah.
The instructions include things like if the reaction gets above this temperature, immediately dump everything into the ice bath. So, yeah. But you have stuff. You have a pile of stuff. Now, here's the downside. Everything is entirely contaminated with mouse poo or pee. And
It's not that
lots
contaminated.
of it is that contaminated.
Carrying it up
Oh.
and down the stairs.
Oh, it was nasty. Like nasty.
Well, it looks great now. You guys must have done a good job wiping it out.
No, we
Did you have tiny little mouse toilet paper for that?
No, but
No.
I got you a bottle brush.
Oh, okay.
I got
That'll
you a bottle
help
brush. So you get to clean it all.
Yeah.
My job's to get it. You get to clean it. Oh, and there's more over here.
Why do they call it mouse droppings? Because I really don't feel like they
They
picked
drop
up a
out
look
the
at
ice
it and
and the
let go
mouse.
of them. That's not mine.
It doesn't even belong in this lab.
No, that's not mine.
Huh.
That
Electronics, please.
What is that?
It's an antenna. So, alright, you get to clean everything and put it all away.
Will this fit on my cell phone?
Totally. That will totally improve your cell phone. Alright, I am with you, sir.
Okay.
We'll be back. Alright, time is 18:46 hours. And the moment of truth is about to happen. We've got the third of the new lights replaced.
Ready, Boden?
Go ahead, do it.
Switching on.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a thing of glory. The next two lights to get replaced will be these two right here. We're going to swap out the old halogens. You can see the old bulb in there. And those will be LEDs. We'll do a fundraiser for it in the IRC tonight, see if we can make it happen. I'm loving this. So we got the new one down there. We do those two, and that should finish up this section. Because between that light, those two, and that one, that should
Probably
handle
have
this
one
pretty
in
well.
the cage.
Maybe.
I think we should.
Oh yeah, there's definitely one in the cage. Here, I can show you.
Wherever there's an old sodium lamp.
Yeah, wherever there's an old toy. I'll walk you around and show you because we're just going to keep going around this way, but the next two we're going to do with those two. That is so cool. I'm digging that.
It's impressive how much those hurt to look at even during the daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do...
We're going to take that one down. But we
and the
don't
cool
need to
thing is they
replace
get
it.
easier because like for this one, it's brand new concrete, so everything's level for so putting the forklift up there is really easy. But we're going to replace that one.
Oh.
And while we're in the cage, we're going to fix the camera. And so there's that one. Now walk around, I'll show you. So once our Variac gets here, we get to turn this on. That's going to be the power supply for Icarus.
One here.
Yep, there'll be one there. And we might do it, I'm not 100% yet. I might just do one, or we might like conduit, split, and do two, one towards each end.
I think one's probably enough.
Well, I don't have any light near this corner, and I have any near that corner. And then we've got nothing over here, so we got to figure this out because we want to have a couple on the wall, and we're going to replace those two with the new ones. We're going to take the whole box and the little stem off, and just put the mount on the stick. Cool. And that gives us a couple parking lot lights.
Just saws all that room.
What the fuck did they do to the door?
Kelly made it look better because that peeling paint was just ugly.
That's kind of cool. All right, and then we got to figure out what to. Let's look at the front. So we got to figure out that. So we need. How many lights do we need right now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four
Plus
big
the two little ones.
Two little ones.
All right.
The little ones were like 60 or something.
I don't know where we're gonna put lighting in front.
Let's just put one under the awning.
There is a light under the awning, but
Yeah,
it needs to be LED. Yeah.
Should be instead of the fluorescent.
Yeah, because that's a shitty old fluorescent like the forklift.
There's not much to mount to it from here.
I want to paint that. The old black.
Yeah, paint it blue.
Yeah. So we'll replace the old awning light.
I think it was just an old fluorescent.
Yeah, it's an old fluorescent up there.
It's got new bulbs in it at least.
Yeah. All right. All right. Back to work. We can cut through inside. Time is 20:23 hours, and look at that. That's beautiful. And we got one over here. We'll go all the way out to the back to get the full effect. You got to close the big door, Batman.
Right.
Come on, KC, we're checking it out. And Moose is back from IMTS.
Yay!
You'll hear all about that tomorrow, I'm sure.
All about it.
Batman,
I think that's good.
I think that's a hell of a difference. We definitely need one in the middle.
Yeah.
But wow. And keep in mind, it's not totally dark out yet.
Right.
It's still twilight,
You
but
need one in the middle,
yeah,
but that's cool.
that made a difference. Here, let's now we head off to the side, and we see light number 3, 4. That's light number 4.
That lights up that corner, really.
Yeah, yeah, the two lights right there.
Terrifying.
Yeah, yep, and we had problems with vandalism and shit, and we've got 2 doors right there. So and the next 2 lights we're gonna do
Yeah.
are gonna be the 2 right there. We're gonna replace those with LEDs, but they're gonna be different than those. So
Yeah, they make like little ones.
yeah, they make little ones. So we're gonna replace those. But that's all right, guys. So this is for the IRC. That's lights 2, 3, and 4, and then light number 1 back there. So we add in these two, and that should help. We'll probably want to put something in this area. And then the next one's going to be the yard in the fenced-in area. That's cool. That's really neat. All right, guys. So
Totally worth
good
it.
job, Batman and Doogie. You guys did amazing. I'm proud of you, gentlemen. And good job, IRC. And Rocco helped on cameras. So cool. Our security presence is improving dramatically. I'm digging it. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden, and you're not. And that's today's Captain's Blog. That's it.
In several states in the USA, it's still legal for an employer to discriminate against an employee based on sexual preference and orientation. Being gay, lesbian, or transgender is a fireable offense, and that's bullshit. So,
Give me your twinks, your bears, your lipstick lesbians yearning to code PHP. Give me your dykes, your kinksters, your furries, and transgenders looking for more. Send these, the rainbowed sparkly code poets, to me. Compile with us. We don't care whom you adore.
seriously folks, are you LGBTQ or a champion for their cause? Do you have mad web developing skills? Then we want to talk to you. Visit this link and fill out an application today. Where you are in the world doesn't matter, so get in touch. Straight, bigoted asshats need not apply. In fact, we'll laugh at you if you do.